Hello, welcome to my channel, the Inner Chamber Tarot. I am going to do a reading here for the sign of Gemini for Sun, Moon, or Rising, or in Venus. I already cleared out the energy with any negative energy with an incense. I've been shuffling these as I've been going along, so I have been shuffling quite a bit. But I'll do this a few more times here while you guys are with me. So I hope everybody's been doing well today. It's a beautiful day here. It's nice and sunny. Even though spring is just around the corner, we've been getting spring weather. So it's been really, really nice. Okay. So let's see what we have in store for you. I hope everything's well for you, and let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay, so it looks like people are viewing you as the Knight of Wands, or pardon me, the Knight of Wands. So not really taking action, not really too much passion driven. Internally, something's on your mind, like you're just not emotionally stable right now. But externally, it looks like people view you like you got something going on. You're independent. You got things in check. You're acquired in some profession maybe. So yeah, but you're not really feeling that internally, or your energy around you, like you don't really have too much passion around for something. So I wonder what that could be about, So yeah, well, sometimes depending on a perception of doing well, but internally you're kind of like keeping your thoughts to yourself, you know. But I hope that doesn't get drawn on too long, because that could be not really too healthy. But yeah, you are in the hermit mode, so you're inside yourself. Nobody could be there within you, unless you're a Gemini, because you got two of you. But other than that, you're going through a lot of inner guidance, which just needs yourself. So that's why probably you are trying to work out things inside of you, trying to get some direction. Oh wow! And look, the Knight of Cards is crossing it here. So yeah, maybe that's why you're not really going about and being too active with friends or family. Something's on your mind. So you might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And yeah, that might be on your mind. So you might be thinking about somebody here. It's affecting you, but you're not aware of it. So maybe your strength, maybe you're weakened a little bit. You don't have the independence or the strength to move on so quick. So you're trying to figure something out with this Emperor. Oops. Oh, and this showed itself to me, the Three of Swords. So you're actively trying to decipher those swords and try and get them alleviated. So that wanted to make a showing. We'll see if it pops out again or not. So yeah, it seems like this person here is walking away with is pretty much like the thief of the tarot here. It's showing somebody thieving, like stealing, and it might have to do with a deception, um, but it also is a card of confidence. But we are going to clarify that at some point here. Yeah, it's like, you built something with somebody in the past, but nothing grew out of it. So you feel like it was a waste of time. This is starting to seem like a love reading. Um, you know, um, so I see all signs here. I see earth, water, fire. Um, but so far, um, earth is in the lead there. Your hopes and ideals here. We got you just want to be self-sufficient. You want to be independent. You want to be happy. You want to have that pentacle. You want to show patience. You want to be in a place where you are settled in, independent, um, and and you're aware of this. You just want to be in a happy place. So you are trying to move forward and enhance in that. But it does seem like you're going within to take actions to um, get rid of that thought that's lingering, like, oh, I wasted my time with this person, and how am I gonna carry on? Um, so yeah, it looks like there is some hope. There is new like beginnings in your near future. So that's that duality that you have. Um, you know, and that's why maybe somebody sees you externally different than you're feeling internally. But that's a good thing in your case, because you are trying to, you know, uh, not conform to these ideas of pain. And you're just trying to move on positively, trying to do your thing here, and, trying to believe, in a source, and believe in like the ether, and trying to get things wrapped up in your mind for the better. So that's a good sign. So yeah, you see, once again, you are getting out of this energy in your future. But yeah, I think you're doing the right thing by going inside, and but also at the same time, maybe getting some help from somebody, because you're really good at keeping this inside and not letting anybody know about it. And that's usually typically a good thing, but I sense this quite a bit in the situation. So if it's a friend or a family member, or a counselor, or somebody that you could just approach and get this off your chest, um, or you could just, like, I think what you're doing is talking to your other half, like within, and figuring this out. That's why I see one that's more secluded, like an empath of just being within himself, and I see like an introvert, and then I see an extrovert on the other hand, trying to make sure that he knows what he wants, or he or she knows what he wants. So that's really interesting, and of course only from a Gemini. So you Geminis are like that, which is pretty cool. Like, I've always admired that about you guys. Your environment, it seems like there's not really a pull to move forward. You might be comfortable where you are, and it seems like it is where you're comfortable, and there's not really anything coming in from your friends or family, like they're not asking or anything like that. So I'm gonna clarify that. Yeah, once again, there's nothing coming in from people who really care for you and want to ask you what's up, because once again, you look like you are fine, but it's a short-term celebration. There is stability in how you are approaching, but how you're approaching things. But there is that duality within you. So there are people that care for you and want best for you, but there is no way of finding out. Like, you seem like you're in a good place, and I mean that's really courageous of you to be like that. But also, once again, please, try and remember that if it gets a little too overwhelming from you, you really need to speak out, and know if your other twin and you are, on the same page. That's a good thing. But like in this case, it'd be nice to find an outside influence. You don't have to do everything on your own. Okay. Yeah, so you are going, on your path. It's a mysterious path. It's not really lit in any sort of one direction. You're free and you're open. Excuse me, I just need to stretch out here. Yeah, you're free and open, and you want to do your thing. And you might be dealing with a Libra that also had some aspects in Libra in their chart, and they just want you to know that they feel you. So Libra does know what's up with you at the moment, which is kind of strange. That's just really out there, but yeah, I just felt like I had to say that. Yeah, all these energies are leading you out to create, to pursue, to your passions, to be in a place of comfort, to create, So um, the only major arcana you got in this read was the Emperor, and that was, subconsciously you feel it might be a person in the past that's affecting these energies of deception, and you try to stay in control with your inner logic, and it's all leading into a place where you're creating, but it's not a major arcana. So there are some things here you could tweak to, but this is a really great card. Like, the Empress, she's a beautiful person, somebody who's content with themselves, and you might be having a baby for all you women out there. Yeah, I could see something about the nurturing and going within, and yeah, I could see that storyline too with somebody giving birth as well. So yeah, I think this is a really good read, and yeah, just make sure you just pay attention to any red flags people throw out there to you. I know you don't want to probably give yourself out to people and air your dirty laundry, but in some cases, if like there's a friend or a confidant that you could trust, maybe get some of this stuff off your chest and kind of process it and go along with that. So yeah, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed your read, and you all have have a great day. Bye.